any moon stuff?
Honestly, like, I felt like I had a hard time figuring out which ones Erin would be.
Mm-hmm.
So the ones that Erin would be are maybe just me projecting.
Fair enough. I will go over the quiz in a second, after I do the audio test. So I will let you guys know. Because I'm going to start the recording.
True nerds would make a quiz out of their
Shut
fucking
up!
silly little board
It's technically
game.
not a quiz, though.
It's not a quiz, it's a poll.
Yes, but I know it's not a quiz, it's a poll.
poll.
But the fact that she's been calling it a quiz.
I don't mean to make it a quiz. It's not a quiz. It's a poll.
It's
But I'm so used to using the Google Forms for like quizzes and stuff.
Yeah.
So like that's why my brain goes to quiz, which is not. It's not a quiz.
Hi, I sound like shit because the acoustics are still not fixed.
One more time, I'm sorry. Keep talking.
It sounds like shit because the acoustics aren't fixed, but hey, it's me. I'm here. Wahoo.
Wahoo! What crooked creature do you like?
Frog.
What?
Frog?
Oh, the frog.
The little dude on the train that's a crossover with the book I got.
Let's go.
The Vagrant.
In the
The
vagrant.
whistle guy?
No.
Oh, that's
No,
the
he's like
only
a little
train one I
side character.
remember.
No, he's like a
Give
little
me a
side character
second,
that you guys didn't get to
find
see. He's a frog. He's so cute.
Let me
Oh,
log into
the
Packer Kit.
conductor's guy, I think.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Is everyone on the roll 20? No, they are not.
I'm on the roll 20.
I forgot.
We had all this time.
I was listening.
Oh my god.
I still can't believe that Yesh won for both Thought Daughter and Gay Son.
It is pretty impressive.
How do you do
Honestly,
that?
I didn't know who to choose for those two questions.
Ooh.
What?
Oh.
What?
What?
Okay, I thought
What?
I was glitching. I think it was just Tyler.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Tyler.
did y'all hear what I said? Or
Oh yeah, but it was lagging out for a hot second.
oh, it might be because I was joining the Roll20 and they asked for like the microphone. Okay, yeah.
Are we
I was joining
all in?
Roll20.
We're still missing one.
Alright. Too late. We're balling.
We ball.
They can join during the recap.
We ball.
Oh.
Yes. The recap. Would anyone like to do the recap? Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, there wasn't much to it last time. We fought Giant Bird.
Last time. On Seaworthy. The crew had toiled their way through the trials of the spire and finally reached the top, only to discover that the library of all knowledge was no longer present, leaving behind nothing but ruins and dashed hopes. Drawn to the shimmering hum of the oddly familiar ashen waves, Erin led the crew through a small path and up an outcropping that led up above the ruins. There they encountered the lair of an old avian kraken. Upon disturbing it, the crew engaged in a fierce battle, reaching draconic proportion. However, using their quick wits and powerful magical affinities, the crew were able to defeat the beast and free the area of the tyrannical rule of Stormrend. Taking their spoils from the battle, the crew discovered various books and baubles hoarded within the nest of the felled creature. And through these preserved books, they learned about many truths of the world that had since been hidden. The truth behind Lorehaven's vanishing, and the calamity it wrought. And the truth behind the god's involvement in the disappearance of the library as well as the fallen queen of the dragons. Seems at the very end of the war, various scholars and sorcerers called upon translocation magic, as we know it as teleportation magic, and they protected the library from the gods. However, they caused something they referred to as the warping, a before now unknown event in the past that warped all manner of creatures all around the sea, seemingly at random. After that, the crew went and took their spoils from the body of the felled kraken, rending a beating, glowing, divine heart from its ashes left from necrotic damage. And moving on from the arena, the crew met with the rest of the group, and the Tower Watcher Herald became one once more, finally gaining full control over the spire, as well as his memory, remembering his duty to protect the library was now moot. The travelers all together rested up in the lounge once more, reading on about the last Dragon Queen and her valiant effort against the gods to protect the library. Yet more information may lay hidden behind a rune of disillusion at the end of the journal. Ori then passed a pendant onto Aura for her valiant efforts to aid in her endeavors in gathering knowledge and sharing it. The next morning, the group was welcomed by the sun once more, as the front doors of the spire opened up before them, as they set out on their next endeavor. And as you all are up in the morning, you are in the lounge with the rest of the TTO members. You're all packing up, ready to leave. And as you do, you see Harold walks to the other end of the room on a large empty wall. And you see an arm go up. And as it does, the stone wall creaks open to let in a rush of sand as you guys are on the ground floor of the spire. And you can see your ship patiently waiting for you. It is of my hopes you have all enjoyed your stay here at the Ivory Spire.
Yeah, it was all nice and dandy, and except for whenever I was close to death. But other than that, it was nice.
I guess we may have to do away with the death-defying trials now that there's nothing to protect.
Could be a cool vacation spot. Could rack in a lot of money. Sightseeing thing.
Vacation spot.
You know. Sightseeing place.
Yes.
Fix up the place, you know, make it look a little bit cleaner, a little bit shinier. Could look really nice here.
Yes, it is quite dirty in here. The vines have protruded, and the winds have let in various a creature.
Oh. Well, I think, I would like to at least thank you for our stay. And allowing us to stay
Please.
here for the night. Instead of just kind of kicking us
Anytime.
off.
I appreciate you taking care of our winged problem upstairs.
She nods a little bit. Well, crew, we're gonna be heading out?
And all of you take your step back into the sands, leaving the ivory walls, the spire behind you. As you even hear Ori behind, giving thanks to the Guardian Herald. As you assume, Herald is probably the one that kept those
people alive.
Those.
The other GTO members.
And you all make it back to your ship.
Yay!
Re-embark.
I love being on the ship.
Indeed. Home sweet home. As you make your return transit back to the nice hidden TTO headquarters. Takes a good hour or so before you see the great sand wall, that gargantuan storm ahead of you again.
Alright, step
but
aside,
this time,
everybody. I can do it.
this time Rosalie takes the wheel, ready to make these wonderful checks.
Yep.
Yet, as you sail in and you reach the tail end of that large skeletal structure, you see Ori kind of pats your shoulder a little bit. Could I show you a trick?
Sure, you're more than welcome to.
If you just, and he kind of takes the wheel a little bit with one hand to the side, and as you enter into the storm's region that's around the creature's body, you see that there's basically a natural flow point that goes straight from point A to point B within all of these whirlpools around you. And you find that you don't need to make any checks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
As Ori instructs you on how you're meant to come through here.
that's not what that
As someone
map
who
said.
lives here, I guess.
Yeah, they gave us the shortcut. The cheat code, if you will.
Yes, it did take us a little bit to find this. But it is the easy way.
Oh, the quick way to get back home, I guess. A lot easier than circling around for a little bit and then heading off.
Exactly. You don't want to be out here longer than you have to.
I couldn't
The
agree
magical
with you more.
potential built up in those bones loves to strike lightning out.
Yeah,
Have you seen it? It's crazy.
yeah, we've experienced it. Needless to say, Bobert was not too happy about that one.
I'm sure. Shipwright's hell.
And this ship is his baby, so... He was kind of panicking. Anyway,
And
she'll kind
eventually-
of scooch on back in.
Yeah. Eventually, you make it to the very front of the skull. And you are fired off into the safe realm, where you once again dock. And you see that once you do, Ori makes his way off the ship. And then once he does, he stops and turns around, looks at all of you, and kind of gives a very soft bow. Kind of like the fancy one where the light goes behind the other.
Mm-hmm. Like a curtsy?
Yeah.
Curtsy.
Sorry, I'm not fancy, Rosalie.
Well,
just
okay,
God.
damn. Okay. Okay, calm down, Mr. Snap Crackle Pop, okay? Listen.
I was about to ask, does anyone else hear the crackling?
Yeah, I hear the crackling in his mic. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Your mic is being a douche again.
Mic is popping up a little bit.
Just fight it.
Fist fight your mic.
Just fight your microphone. Fine.
He turns around and he gives you guys a bow. As the rest of his members disembark on your ship. And as they're chattering along to each other, you see they're kind of catching up, talking about their trials that they went through and whatnot. And he looks at all of you. Apologies are in order, as I was not exactly honest the first time all of you arrived here.
Narrows eyes.
What do you mean by blankly?
What do you exactly mean by that?
Well, the idea that we're exactly powerless isn't completely true. As well as some variable amounts of currency that were put on the table.
Oh,
And you kind of like looking to the side and then
I see.
around back.
Are you saying we're not getting paid, or?
No.
Lies heavily.
Oh my
You will get
God.
paid. You will get paid, I promise.
You will get played, huh?
You will get paid.
That's
Slip of the tongue. Slip of the tongue.
Rips hilt of sword. Anyway,
slip of the tongue. That was a slip of the truth.
grabs
Listen.
hilt of sword.
Yep.
We weren't completely sure we could trust any of you.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, same could
You,
be said
young
about all of
Rosalie,
you.
are of the Whisper Mouse family.
Oh.
One of a terrifying enemy of our journey and knowledge in general. We know of you well.
Of me personally, or of my family?
Your family. But now I have been proven that you aren't of the same cloth.
And you should know I'm the reason for their downfall as well.
The reason for their downfall?
Well, they're more of the reason for their downfall, but I guess you could say I put an end to whatever things that they were doing.
Oh. I'm proven right again. You are definitely different from your family. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
Did the news not spread here, or?
Considering it happened a few months ago, I don't think they would make it into the news quite yet. Or they would want to cover it up. That's generally how those things kind of go.
Haven't recently gotten much input from the outside world. Most of our efforts have been spread to the Mundit Sea as of currently. As we normally do have eyes mostly everywhere we can. Most of our contacts in other parts of the sea have gone quiet.
Oh.
I see.
Why that is, I'm not sure, but it did make me a bit suspicious when a Whisper Mouse child did show up at the door.
Fair enough.
You a bitch, but fair.
How did you recognize me?
You can be recognized in almost any circle. Any knowledgeable circle, at least. You, as well as the Dunwick family, have been large patrons to our efforts in the first place. I haven't met you in person, but I hear from my father many stories. I heard, at least.
Huh. Noted.
Wait, you know the Dunwicks?
But the Dunwicks? Yes. fairly wealthy folk that, I guess we can say,
Oh, well,
split away from the Navy.
we
in
know
order
of
to
one
serve the
a
purpose
little
of
bit.
truth.
Can't remember
And you
his
see
name.
his like eyes squint. Know of one?
One of the Dunwicks. He gave us his deed, did he not? And she'll turn around. Am I getting that wrong? Am I getting that wrong? The fucking deed of the house or whatever?
Gave you his deed?
The estate?
The estate, was that correct? I don't remember, guys.
I
feel like it is.
highly doubt. The Dunwicks have been all dead for more than 10 years.
Oh yeah, no, that's all and fine and all that good stuff, but like, listen,
Yeah,
it's
let's go shit.
it's a weird. You don't know us very well. We get into wild situations.
We died and we
Yes.
came back.
We listen. Technically, we all died except for Erin. Well, that's still on the boat. We all technically died. We ended up meeting them. I've technically died twice, so you know, there's all that kind of stuff going on. But we found him in.
Aaron, you do not know the Dunwicks. Here's your answer.
But needless to say, we ended up finding him, and we helped him in the underworld, or wherever we were, and he gave us the deed to his house.
Oh.
It's a wild situation. It's more than you need to understand as of right now, but just know that we know him. He's a good guy.
Well, I hope you know that just makes me want to understand things more, because
I figured you would. However, we don't have time for that right now. Let's move forward.
yes, I suppose you're right.
There's questioning time
well,
later.
That leads into... Okay. Whatever. Anyways, you have to understand, there were variable reasons. Aaron, Captain of the Dawn's just here? Yeah, sure. You know,
That might as well happen.
and like, what even is Yeshua?
That is a question that we've been asking ourselves quite a lot since we've met him.
The one we've settled on is a problem.
And Aura, I'm glad we finally learned what happened to your crew, or any of the crews that went out into the new world, but it's been so long and you just show up.
I don't think ours was an issue of the new world. Ours was an issue of faulty magics.
And at the very tip of it all, having a Navy soldier with you, no less, makes
I'll
you
do
just
that
a
shit no
bit
more.
less credible. Aye, sure.
Well, needless to say, I can understand why you were wary of us. And at the same time, there's a lot more of you all than there is of us, with access to a lot more weaponry and magical items than we would have had.
Yes, for our own safety.
Exactly.
I went back and noticed what you did over there.
What? Who? Did?
What?
Where?
That fight?
Which one?
The Kraken? One
Oh,
of them?
The fake Kraken.
Oh, that one. Yeah, you're right.
Do you mean fake
Yeah.
Kraken?
What else were we supposed to do? Sorry?
Yes, I'm not saying you're in the wrong for protecting yourselves, but the fact that you can do that is
Cause for concern.
quite terrifying.
And
Yeah.
scary.
That's completely fair.
You should be terrified.
Yeah,
Sure.
shut up.
Who else?
You are terrifying
Anybody?
folk,
Sorry.
and
anybody
the fact
you
that
helped
people
on your-
are being turned.
Yo, stop talking over Erin.
Apologies.
This is the captain of the Dawn
Anybody
Pirates.
that you had hired to complete this task, if you were asking, if the task you were asking of them is to proceed through a series of trials and then beat a Kraken, I don't understand why you would think that anybody else other than people who could wreak enormous havoc would be able to accomplish such a task.
They're not
And
saying
if
it
you
as...
knew what kind of... I know, but I...
Well, first off, we had no clue there was a
Yeah,
Kraken
fuck
up
you,
there.
man.
Rude.
Okay,
Sorry,
First
everybody
off, we
calm
had
down.
no clue there
calm
was a
down.
Kraken up there. We thought there was just a library. We just wanted you to cut a path to it.
Yeah.
Secondly,
Just the library.
I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest. We know you get terribly separated in that tower, but with how it's built, it has to basically split its attention and focus on multiple things. So having multiple people in there basically makes your chances of survival go higher. You were basically fodder,
Yeah.
but powerful fodder.
What?
I figured as much, considering the first trial. And then yet, when all of us came out and you guys didn't, I was more worried about you all than I guess you were worried about us.
But like I said, I do apologize. We've resorted to using sly maneuvers and despicable things for a long time. It's really the only way to survive in these times.
I've had my fair share of experiencing people who do that. And most of them are dead now.
Yes, as I assume, if you've stopped your family's promiscuous endeavors.
So I suggest you might be a little bit more, not necessarily trusting, but just keep
Like
your
I
guard
said,
up.
I will be honest with you. From now on, you deserve that. And you did unironically help us save our missing crew, so I thank you for that.
I don't know, it feels a little
But again-
ironic to me.
You will be paid. You will be paid your due payment.
Yay!
Good.
We just don't have it.
What?
Howard puts on his welding mask.
No.
You
Takes off his
said
welding-
you had a deed?
Well, we don't have it on us currently. Considering the deed is with
Would that-
the house.
Happened to be for the Dunwick Estate itself?
I believe so. Bobert, you had it.
You had it.
I had it?
And then it was given.
Shit.
Then
Alright, can
you-
you call? Can we call them? Well, we'll call them in a little bit. Why?
Then
Why
I
do you
can
ask?
let you know the location of your money.
It's at the Dunwick Estate?
Yes, as I mentioned before, the Dunwicks were great backers in our research, as well as a great contributor. Their head, Friedrin, he was a smart man. But yes, they were large backers, and they left most of their currency to us. What's left of it? 200,000. That's all yours.
So you're leaving everything to us? As in, the money that's there.
It was what was promised. And like I said, we're not exactly powerless. We've made use of it. Good use. A lot of preparation. And that's how I get into our other topic. The encroaching Fae problem.
What?
With the now mutated idea of the Blight being able to turn people,
And the fact
this
that...
was an outcome that was foreseen years ago by Dunwick Friedrin himself. He was somewhat of an expert on Fae life, in a way,
we should
even though
talked with him more when he had
most
it.
were hard-pressed to believe they even existed. He collected many things, and he devised a way to weaken the strongest of the Fae, the Archfey. From what I know from my father, he devised some sort of resonance that conflicts with the magic of the Fae. In essence, their magic works on wavelengths, as does divine magic, as does typical magic. All of it works on its own wave. What magic you get out of it depends on how strained that wave is. Thusly, a certain resonance could completely disrupt it, leading to at least the weakening of an immortal creature, such as an Archfey. As we've seen in research, basically the only thing that can touch a fairy of that power is something deeply divine, or this. So it's our best bet. Only thing is that such resonance and information is within the Dunwick Estate.
I figured as much.
My main plan was to break in and, look around and things, but if you own the place now...
Oh, that's cute. You think we're gonna let you into the house then?
No. Squarely, I was assuming you would do the searching yourselves, because you need the information.
I was gonna say, if you wanted to come with us, you are more than welcome to, especially since you seem to be the scholar in the situation. No offense to any of us back here, but...
Oh. I don't fucking know.
What? Yeshua go? Oh.
Oh,
As if he reads.
I thought I've read a book, so I thought that I would qualify for that position. So
I've read a book.
Oh, Yeshua. The adults are talking.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Do I play in the corner again? Do I go to the corner again?
Here, go ahead and play with this, and she'll give him like a little, like, you know that little like string play thing where it's like the disc and there's a bird on one side and then there's a cage on the other?
Yesh was 100% the kid who ate the smelling erasers as you got them from the Scholastic Book Fair.
Oh my god.
Here, you can play with this. You just go like this and you just pull it together and then you see the bird is in the cage now.
How does it do that?
I don't know. Go figure it out.
I don't get it. Okay, let me
Yeah,
go
just
figure
try
it
to
out.
study it.
Okay.
Be a scholar. Study it.
Oh my god, I'm a scholar, you guys. I'm a scholar.
Oh my god. Anyway, like I said, you can see...
That's terrifying.
Like I said, you can see the group that we travel with. If anything, we would need the help to study it, especially since we're down a man.
Wow. Yes, of course. We were asked by Naomi if we could assist the Grunlogi or the Glassweavers, as you know them, in assisting with their problems. As now with the information we've learned, I can assume what's going on. So, transit back to Morrison Cove would be welcomed.
Well,
Only if you would have us.
I know that I wouldn't mind, however, and she'll turn over to the rest of the group.
Let's get him home.
Well, they're already home. It's just we take them there.
Oh, well, we don't really have a home, but, this is the closest we've had.
Oh, you
Since
poor things.
Homeless scholar.
Keep playing with your string.
Okay.
Hey, don't talk to him like that.
Sorry, yes, I'm not on that level. I apologize.
Yeah,
He's a
damn
sweet
right.
little thing. It's okay. You're doing great, Yeshua.
Makes me so
Yeah.
heated.
It's he, you know, Navy sailor. Just saying.
What?
I don't know. Wait, were you talking about him or him? And she points to Bobert and then Yesh.
Yeshua.
Oh no, I wasn't. No, he
I
wasn't
do have a
cheating.
short temper. Thank you for noticing. Let's go.
All right. Well, I guess we're leaving
Yes,
now.
as most Navy does.
Did you not want to rest first at all? After that?
I'm going to the ship. Bye.
Okay.
All right. We will bring our things. I'll bring a certain group of us. Certain envoys should be enough.
Yes, hopefully Celia and Ryan and Elise won't mind.
Oh. I did assume you had more comrades on that ship.
Yeah, they are taking care of one of our others, who aren't doing too well currently.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear.
But yes, you go grab your things, pack, do whatever you need to. Whatever items, books, notes that you think would aid us. Or aid you in this research.
Captain.
No.
Or a smile.
He walks off.
No, I'm not the captain. She's the captain. She points to Aura.
Aye,
She kind of puts her
Captain.
hands up like, huh?
I'm not one of. I'm not.
I
Nope.
really just assumed you were both the captain. I don't know.
Oh, that's cute. You think a whipster mouse should be a captain? Absolutely fucking not.
You see, the family's cursed.
Family's more than cursed. The family's fucked.
You don't fuck family.
Oh,
Bruh.
Fast. Um, I hate myself. All right. That's what Rosalie says.
That just clicked.
Did you get it? Thank you.
Why fast?
The book.
The book fast.
The book.
What is the
book
quote?
about
What
a
is the
world
quote from
called
it?
Fast.
What is the quote from it though? It's just like something family. Something.
Yeah, it was something family. Fuck, I didn't remember.
Fuck, I'll look it up. Anyway, you continue.
All right. You guys give the group some time. As you see, they all return into basically the upstairs part of this. It's kind of like I guess you'd call it a marina.
Mm-hmm.
But it's basically this little water area that's surrounded by the rest of the island. And it's still just this colorful, coral-like rocky island. And after a little while, you see Ori come back outside with various members of his group.
Sorry. I found it.
oh,
I don't
I'm
have
happy
friends.
for you.
I got family. That's the quote.
Oh, you're talking about Fast and Furious.
Yes,
Yes.
that's what it's based off of.
You just said fast. How
Because
am I
that's
supposed
the
to get out of
joke.
fast?
That's the
Because
joke
that's
book
the
series.
name.
Not the movie.
No, that's the name of the in-universe book. Fast. It's based on a world where there's way less, not that much less water,
I will
but
say,
way less water.
I will say, if they had not watched the one-shot session between you and me when we were talking about
Yeah.
Fast, they would not have
Yeah.
got it. So
Yeah, I know.
anyway,
The book. What am I supposed to get out of the book?
There's a lot of things you can get out of
version,
books.
it's called Speedy and
Shut the
Angry.
fuck up. I will kill you. I will
talking
players that
to?
kills Rosalie.
No! What
Quick
did
and
I do?
upset.
Speed walking and
I
pissed.
thought you were yelling at Erin, and Erin didn't deserve it, but why are you yelling at me? What did I do?
Hasty and grumpy.
Oh my god.
Those are my favorite dwarves.
Who was hasty?
He was a mouse.
All right. What?
No?
I'm going
Speedy
on the ship.
Gonzalez?
Oh. Thank you.
All right. But you see Ori come back down along with Brenna and
Is
yeah. You see that one orc guy that was like tending to the bar? Come
It's
with
your
them.
friend.
But you're
I was expecting more of a reaction, but okay.
on the Erin.
Is it?
Yeah, it's the orc guy that helped you.
I say above
Oh.
game because Bobert has stormed off.
Yeah, Bobert's on the ship already.
He gone. He
He's
gone.
already on the ship.
No more Bob. He gone. Drowned in the no.
Oh,
Drown in
good to see you again.
Good to see you too. How were I didn't see you in the were you in the spire?
Oh, you mean the vicious trap and trial spire? No.
Oh, you accompanied us to the door, was it?
No.
No, I was here.
Oh. Well. Oh, your rope of climbing. Was it rope of climbing and the
That amnesia be hitting Aaron.
They forgore.
It's her old age. Give her,
I
forgive her.
forgot.
It's her old age.
Or forgive him. My bad.
It's been a long time since I remembered anything, okay?
I've been in non-existence for the past.
I've been in the Twilight Zone.
Well,
In Half-Life state between existence and non-existence.
Well, I
Welcome
hope you all.
to the scary door.
Well, I hope you're all packed up and ready to go then. Or at least getting ready.
And as you guys look at them, they are no longer in ropes. They're in like actual like ready to throw down adventurer gear.
Oh, look at all of you, so cute. All ready to
Are you
go and
going out?
everything.
And you see Brenna pipes up. Yes, we are going out. Traveling out with you guys, so.
I love your boots, they're so cute.
Oh,
Oh, thank
so
you.
does that mean I don't have to return the rope of climbing?
I mean, maybe eventually, but not right now if they're coming with us.
Well, yeah, but as long as they're with us.
Oh, I just assumed you were keeping it.
Oh.
Oh.
Nice.
Well, if you insist.
Why, thank you.
They really twisted their arm.
Free rope. Don't mind if I do.
Where do I get that beer?
Mountain Dew.
Bobert in the ship. Oh damn! Where's all my beer?
I hate the acoustics, but it does make cracking cold ones a lot more funny.
Anyway, let's go ahead and hop along. And she'll go ahead and hop onto the ship.
And you see, the rest of them do follow.
Let's go.
And not before long, you guys just head out. And
Yeah.
re-enter the normal sand sea.
Sand.
Sand.
Snap.
It's dry,
Which-
coarse,
Coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
gets everywhere.
This is where the fun begins.
I'm gonna drive.
And you guys are back to sailing on the open sands. Rosalie, why don't you go ahead and give me a ship handling roll.
Get my little gloves, get my stool so I can reach the top of it and see. Let's go. I'm ready to fight God or die trying. All right.
Girl's locked in.
What's the roll I need to do? I know it's ship handling, but like, what is?
Oh, yeah, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand? Plus
what I
anything,
normally
or
go with.
because it's one of the tools that I'm able to use, or?
You have sand proficiency.
Yes.
That gives you a +2, I believe.
+2, okay. That's gonna be a 17.
Sweet. Rosalie, as you are sailing along, you see your sails basically just fluttering with the winds. And as the sand dances below you, you find its current rhythm, and you're swishing and swashing with it. You guys are traveling pretty fast. And eventually, you exit the Ashen Sea and return to this nice, beautiful yellow. And as you continue on, a couple hours pass by. Would you guys like to do anything with your time?
Well, I'm driving, so.
Read.
Did I hear mead or read?
Read.
We have meat on? That's so cool.
No.
If Yeshua was on the ship, I wouldn't drink it.
Yeah.
Not because Yesh made it, but because Yesh is on the ship.
It gets pretty sketchy.
You just said if Yesh is on the ship, not that.
I
you did not
said if.
specify-
Oh yeah, you're right. You're
You
right.
never specified Yesh was the one
Bad
who
luck to drink it while Yeshua's on the ship.
Go for it, Aaron. I'm not gonna stop you.
I mean,
something.
One of those like really random pirate like bad luck things.
Yeah, like
Not
eating
If there's a
like-
bunny man on the ship, don't drink booze.
Don't drink the booze. We will make it a pirate man. And it's not even Bunny Man anymore. It's just if there's a rabbit on the ship, nobody can drink anything.
No. If his ears are tall, no meat at all.
Oh, wait, that's pretty good.
oh well.
Damn.
Ears are tall, no meat at all.
Can I steal the sending stone from Aura for a little bit so I can
Go
talk on the
for it.
phone while driving?
Sure.
Thanks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The Navy rolls up.
The Navy
You're
rolls
going to
up.
prison.
Thank God I can
rolls
kill some
up.
bitches.
No, Bobert rolls up.
Distracted driving.
Steals the sending stone and goes, no distracted driving, and it's just Bobert.
And then a bear with a forest accent. out
You
of
look
nowhere
at your
starts
hand and
spouting
it
at you
was-
about wildfires.
You look at your hand and you realize it's not the sending stone, but it's Aaron's crab.
Where'd that guy
Family
come
Guy
from?
falls. He dies.
But yeah, I just want to check up with some folks, that's why. I haven't decided who yet, but we'll see. Start with some other folks.
I
Yeah.
want to work on my dexterity. I remember I made the spinny thingy that I can punch like Kung Fu Panda.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, big training dummy, but hits back.
Yeah.
Is down in the forge if you want to use it.
Yeah. I thought that was in the training room. I put that there.
Oh.
Oh well.
I remember
It's
you
like-
finished making it and then just like
Leaving it there.
Yeah.
that was all you had time to do. So
Yeah.
yeah, it could just be in the training room. It's no different.
So Aura's
Okay, I used that
reading.
thingy.
I'm
Alright.
talking and driving. Bobber's punching.
I hit in the face.
What's Aaron and Yesh doing?
Dangerous questions.
Dangerous questions.
I have a muscle twitch every time I hear that arm because I know something is about to go wrong.
Not all the time.
That's just
Very usually.
It's not all the time, but it's most of the time.
The urn tells it all.
Oh my god.
We love you.
Yep, just come and preparing yourself for like whenever Yeshua speaks, and I'm kind of living for it, to be honest. It kind of
I have to figure out how do I get this NPC not to murder him.
By having Rosalie there. If she ain't there, then, you know, there's not a lot you can do.
But well, I'm just gonna do what I want for Yeshua, and I want him to read his book.
Hell yeah.
Oh, his wisdom book?
His wisdom book.
Let's go.
So you're safe for now. Lower your weapons.
No, Yeshua's gonna come ask her how the fuck to read.
Maybe if it's a really high level book, like
if it's a really hard word, Yeshua will come to you.
Yeah.
I will burn.
Actually,
you can go check.
That might happen.
Because I want to take my downtime to create my steel defender. And then I want to go ask Bobert if he can do anything to help me, like make him real strong or something.
Cool.
Oh shit, I need to make your armor. I forgot about that.
Yeah, you can go check the engine room, which is basically the forge. You can see if Bobert's down there. Go ahead and roll me like a straight D20 to see if you guys just randomly run into each other.
Oh, I thought you were talking about everybody.
Oh, I have a question. Okay, so the thing is that, like, let's see. It has like an AC of 15. I guess my question is, like, if I get Bobert's help with this, would you let me give it a higher armor
try and
class,
make it
or
stronger.
give it a higher amount of hit points or something?
I was figuring that's what you were going for.
Okay, cool. Oh, can I borrow dice?
Oh, yeah.
Do I have to roll something, DM? For core.
Nice.
I rolled
You want
two.
these ones?
He walked away from his mouth, don't you?
Yeah, I'll
pretty-
take those dice, yeah. Thanks.
Don't worry, you're getting new dice soon.
Oh, they have little flowers in them. Cute.
Huh?
Oh, nothing. I
Flowers
just
on them.
gave him my dice that I'm
Wait a second, I have a
use
question,
later.
DM.
Yep.
Now if we can't decide...
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Now because there's
I should have
five...
given you the other dice.
Now because there's 5 of us, if we roll a d6 and then we end up rolling a 6, does that mean it's dealer's choice on who gets to go first when it comes to downtime stuff?
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
It's basically which one you want to deal with the least and then moving up.
Yes.
Sick.
A net 20. Oh, wow.
Alrighty. Aaron, as you are leaving your little quarters down in the bottom deck, you basically pass by the which is like the training room.
Nice.
It's like this padded combat area, and you see Bobert going to town.
On the
Punchy.
speed bag?
He has this like Kung Fu Panda rolling the thing that spins back when you attack
Yeah.
it, and he's just like going ham on it and getting hit by it constantly.
Yeah.
As God intended.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I knock.
Bobert in the middle of your Fast and Furious.
Huh? What'd you say?
In the middle of your Fast and Furious, you hear a knock on the door.
Okay. As Bobert hears the knock, he gets smacked. He looks over and then gets smacked in the head by the thing.
Incredible.
It's over comically. Then he gets up and answers the door. Yeah.
I will say, for the combat area, it's not a closed door. It's just like an open, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still get yeah. That does not happen. Anyways, yeah, he still gets hit in the head, falls comically. We witness Peepaw falling comically. Yeah, it happens all the time.
So I'm thinking of creating a little guy.
Raise his eyebrow.
Out of metal.
Lowers eyebrow.
I was wondering if I could get your help as the resident smith, artillerist, and such.
My last name is Trinket Grade, and okay.
Wonderful.
I'm glad you enjoyed that joke, Liam.
Breathe, holy shit!
It wasn't even that funny.
I was drinking water,
Oh,
and the
That was
only
the
thing that popped into my head was just like brain rot, like image of that one guy fucking mewing.
My last name is Trinket Green.
No,
No,
I'm thinking about creating a little guy.
Raise his
Bobbert's
eyebrow.
eyebrow goes up, like, bruh.
Raises eyebrow out of metal. Lowers eyebrow.
Muse.
I'm thinking about creating a little guy. Boom. Out of metal.
I want you to know, I heard nothing after that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's just the rock eyebrow.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Darn. Wait, dang it. That means that wasn't actually for whether he can help me make a little guy. That was just for encountering him.
yes.
Oh.
Good nat 20.
You could still roll more dice. It's not an end all be all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. How would I like? What would you want me to?
Role play. Convince Bobert to make a little guy.
That's part of the
Well,
game.
already said
you already
yes.
said yes.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he already said yes.
Oh.
You guys just have to do
Yeah.
the act of building it.
Okay, let's go to. You have the forge, right? Or the
Tinkers
smithery?
/ smithing tools.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Is there, do we have a bedroom on the ship?
No.
Yes.
Oh.
There should be
Engine room is
space.
my bedroom.
Well, there should be space. Doesn't mean that we assign them
She's
one.
bunking with somebody.
There are like quarters. There are like
Yeah,
small
let's see the map.
sectioned off.
Let's pull up the map.
Yeah, pull up the map.
The map does not show the rooms because
Oh.
it's literally just a little ship.
Okay.
That's
a little
crazy.
guy.
Robert sleeps
We
in
have the
engine room.
captain's
Oh,
quarters, and then we have that one
Yeah.
room in the corner next to the captain's quarters on deck.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not enough rooms for you guys, so that's
And
not
there's a
canonical.
second one, and then there's one downstairs, which is Bobert's room.
The engine room.
Yes.
Yes, and then there are the
Well, where do
bunks
you make your
basically.
stuff?
Yes.
Right next to the engine room.
Okay, let's go there.
Yeah. We go there, DM.
Yep. You guys
I
go and head down to
guess-
the engine room and then into the little tinkering area.
Awesome. Would you want me or Bobert to roll for
So-
like how much he can help?
I will say If you're doing a joint
I don't
thing.
have to do any because I don't have to do any rolls. He just kind of, I just make him.
Yeah.
But if you're trying to make him better, though,
But if you're trying to make him
Yes.
better, I will say, you can go ahead and roll your with like your Tinkerer's tools proficiency. I'll say with Bobert's help, you can roll a normal 20 with Tinkerer tools proficiency with advantage. And then that will depend on how well you improve your little guy.
With
He's just a
advantage.
little guy.
Awesome. Okay.
It's a little guy. Except made out of metal.
Because it's a 5.
That doesn't mean he's not a little guy.
Okay. Plus 16 plus 3 is a 19.
That's a 19. All right.
Thank goodness for the advantage, because the first one was a 5.
You guys take some decent amount of time. I will say, Bobert, this will probably take all of the rest of the day.
Yeah.
Are you okay with foregoing the decks for that?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys spend the rest of the day tinkering away in the bowels of the ship, plotting and absolutely scheming. Putting together a powerful little dude. And what is he called? The Steel Defender, right?
Steel Defender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what's his
Sweet.
name? Are we
I don't
all
know.
saying
Steel
his
Defender.
name?
Can we all name him? Like a group decision?
Yeah, the entire crew comes in and watches in awe as it's like a birth.
Pretty much.
Balto.
You.
Hey, they're making a little guy. I don't know what else to say.
Actually, never mind. Fuck this.
Wait, do you guys remember the movie Robots?
Yep.
Making the babies a fun
Making a
part.
dude.
Making the baby is the fun part.
Baby making. Yay.
Bro.
No, that's not what's happening here.
That's hilarious. I can't.
So good.
We determine its appearance and whether it has 2 legs or 4. Guys, do we want it to be quadrupedal or bipedal?
I want a dog.
Okay.
Can
Steel
it have
puppy
many,
is what we're
like a
thinking?
centipede?
No, it says only 2 legs or 4
Oh
legs.
my god, why?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
Yeshua doing a handstand in the other end of the room.
Can we make it a giant robotic bunny? I think that'd be funny.
Rosalie out the catwalk, yelling out random items.
Wait.
Just on the comm system, just at us.
Actually, the comm system is not.
Can
not
Yeshua
working.
actually... Is it canonical that Yeshua just read my mind and then I respond to him out loud and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like, you have a lot of legs, and I'm like, it only says 4. What the fuck?
Barbara looks around. What do you mean, what the fuck?
Yeshua's in my brain.
Oh yeah, he does that.
What?
I mean, I just hear his voice all the time. Bobert,
think
do
that's
this,
because
Bobert, do that. Yeah.
I think that's just your conscious.
When did you get here?
I don't think Yeshua would be a very good arbiter for my conscience.
Not at all.
Not in the slightest.
When did you get here?
I'm always here.
Everyone's
Oh,
just
wait.
in
Always watching.
Everyone's in the engine room, and guys, it's so fucking hot down here.
I'm the only one at the helm. I'm just kind of driving, like, oh my god, it's been so quiet today. This is so nice.
And we have, like, cool down the engine.
Like, Aaron, like, sweat running down your brow, and you're just, like, hammering at it, locked in. Bobert, like, you were also locked in, getting real into the building a little guy. And then Yeshua, it's so fucking hot down here. You're never down here.
Can I like take off my skin or something? This is awful.
Put ice on the crystal.
Remove your skin.
Yeah.
Put ice on the crystal. Look in the margarita chest. Do not take any of the margarita mix.
Guys, you want it to be a dog. Is there any other quadrupedal creature that you would like it to look like?
Why would you choose a dog? Ew. Disgusting creatures.
Cries and moon
No.
dog.
No.
Yeshua doesn't like.
I can't believe you'd be so rude to Jesus.
Oh my god,
Jesus
yeah.
was a dog.
How could you say that about the moon dog?
How can you say
How
that
could
about
you say that
Jesus?
about Moon
My
Dog?
boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Anyway, any other animals that y'all can think of?
Armadillo.
I can think about
Armadillo.
animals. Gorilla.
It's a defender. He gotta be tanky.
It's true. Thank you, little
A
motherfucker.
possum.
A
A
turtle.
roach.
A raccoon.
Tortoise.
A roach.
No, roaches have
Um,
6 legs.
A tardigrade.
True.
Those have
Tardigrades also have 6 legs.
Also.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
I think a turtle
A
would be
human.
Tutel.
cute. Turtle.
Armadillo?
Armadillo would also be cute.
Oh.
If we're thinking about armored things, anyway.
Oh. Are we doing armored things?
I don't know. I ran out of armored things after turtle and armadillo. So.
The darn bones.
We are near the water a lot. I do like Tutel.
Probably something that can
There's a
swim.
Turtle.
Yeah, turtle.
Also,
Yeah.
turtles are cute.
Yeah.
One of them snapping ones.
Or an
That'd be
alligator.
cool.
True, snapping turtle.
Alligator would be cool.
Terrifying.
Oh,
Cross.
alligator though.
Gator.
Alligator.
In the end, it is up to Aaron because it
If
is
I had
their
to
steel
choose
defender.
between fucking with an alligator or a snapping turtle, I'd pick the alligator. Those things
What
have
about
a
a-
bite force that can bend steel bars. It's terrifying.
What about a pangolin?
Which ones?
A pangolin? Oh, that's so cute.
Oh my god.
Also, the snapping turtle.
Wait,
The
which
snapping
one
turtle
can bend steel bars? Sorry?
The snapping turtle.
Snapping turtles,
Yeah.
My goodness.
they
Yeah.
will just break your bones.
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Like,
fucking
alligators can, they do have a really strong bite force. I think snapping
But it's
turtles are
spread out.
slightly more
the
because it's
thing.
tiny.
Yeah,
It's-
snapping turtles will just
it's a
like
hole
straight up
puncher.
eat through everything,
Yeah,
You can just hole
Gotcha.
punch through anything.
pretty much.
including your fingers.
Yep.
Especially your fingers.
They're tasty little snacks. They're tasty little nuggets.
Like parrots.
But yeah, in the end, it is up to Aaron which one they want. We're just throwing out ideas to you.
Yeah, I'm just putting pangolin on the table. I like them. They're cute.
The axolotl.
Axolotl.
It's an
I
avocado.
do feel like, on one hand, I do think it would make sense for it to be an amphibious creature because it is a sea campaign. But also it is like a chunk of metal, so it might not be very good at being in the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a magical chunk of metal. It can do whatever the fuck you want it to do.
I mean, it's not like it'll short circuit. I'm thinking, but like,
Yeah.
I think you're thinking more of the that'll just sink to the bottom of the ocean type deal.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
put this in their hull and we make it so their boat can't float anymore.
Well, it's in your hull.
But our boat can fly, so we don't need to float. It's genius.
We need to float in the air.
I think it would be funny to make it a snapping turtle, because it does have a speed of 40 feet, so it'll be the fastest snapping.
Have you seen turtles run? It's horrifying.
They do run in like a really weird way.
Fish moving.
Okay, I think snapping turtle it is. That's really funny.
I really like the
God.
snapping turtle idea. I really do.
Turtle.
Okay, so I did get a 19. How much would you let me up either its hit points or its armor class?
All right,
It's a
so
turtle, it has to be AC, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. This turtle is just the right one.
Turtle is tanky.
How much snap can we put in this turtle?
Since there's two of you, I will go ahead and make its natural armor class a 17.
Okay.
And I'll go ahead and make its empowered hit. Instead of a D8, I'll make that a D12.
Nice.
Whoa!
Yeah.
This is a fucking snapping turtle.
It
Yeah.
is a snapping turtle. Snap.
So I can
Okay,
create
then.
stat
What
blocks,
should
so
we-
I can make you this one specific one. Next session.
Okay, gang, what should we name it?
Do that.
If anything, we'll call it Doo-doo. But I don't think that's gonna be its
Jimmy.
name.
Like Buffett, may he rest.
But I just watched an action button video that was 3 hours long about Pac-Man, so all I can think about is Pac-Man.
We can call it Pac-Man.
We can call it Pac-Man.
or just Pac. Yeah, or Pac.
Like the Japanese, like,
Yeah,
pronunciation.
Czepeku.
Pac-Man.
The eating sound. Pacu, pacu, pacu. It is a snapping turtle.
Okay.
It
Yeah,
is a
it's true.
snapping turtle. Waka 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 waka.
Okay. Let's go.
Baku it is.
Pacu.
Who else is unaccounted for? Yesh?
I'm not here.
I think
No,
yes,
I mean like
you're
for downtime.
Oh.
Yeah. Downtime.
I
I'm like,
believe
damn.
Yesh. Aura
I was reading.
is reading, so Yesh would be the last one, yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
I said he was reading his book, right?
Yeah. The wisdom one.
Okay,
And go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
me.
Just as your own wisdom. Mm-hmm.
Okay. $19.
Ooh. Okay.
Hee.
All right. Yeshua, you feel yourself getting wiser already.
I am wise.
You have not finished the book, but you're comprehending it fairly well.
I comprehend.
And as the night approaches, and you guys go into slumber mode,
Honk shoe, honk shoe. Oh boy, I hope nothing happens.
Rosalie, you see as Brenna comes up. Howdy.
Hello?
Would you like to take a rest?
Oh, are you sure?
No, yeah. I've been asleep most of the day anyways.
Gotcha.
Your guys' quarters are very comfy as far as they go.
Yeah, well, I'm assuming Bobert designed them that way. He did make the ship after all, with the help of the others.
Wow.
I think it was like a 3 to 5 day adventure. I'm not entirely sure.
To like to get the ship?
No, to build it.
To build it?
Yes, they built the ship. From what they told me, they had a little bit of help with some other goblins, but...
Oh. That would explain it.
Yeah, I don't fully understand it entirely. All I know is that you should not touch any of these buttons, really. One of these makes it launch off. The other one drops the anchor. And then this one, I'm not entirely sure what it does. I know that there was a time where I think a giant umbrella came out, but I'm not entirely sure.
Okay, I will only be touching the wheel, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I just figured I should warn you, just in case, you know.
Thank you.
But yes, if anything, I'm not going to be gone for long. I just need to make a quick call to somebody, and then I'll be turning in.
Please enjoy your night, and have a good rest.
Thank you. And she's going to go ahead and head towards the captain's quarters.
Alrighty. Would you like to make your call before the night ends?
Yes, I needed... Captain, can I have the sending stone? Captain?
Yeah, sure.
Captain? Thanks. Thank you for answering in character. Yeah, she'll come by and she'll take the sending stone from Aura and sit down, probably at the desk. Can I talk to Phoebus? It has been a long time. I want to see how he's doing with everything.
Rosalie, you sit on down in the captain's quarters and hold the sending stone in your hands, recalling to Phoebus's runes. And as you do, the stone glows bright green as you hear a response. Hello?
Hello?
Who is this?
It's Rosalie. I know it's been a
Rosalie.
while. Yes, it's been a long time. I know.
Oh, how wonderful to hear from. Yep. Sorry.
Is this about
And you
time?
hear like some stumbling, and then like walking. Oh, hello. I had to go downstairs. I was in bed.
Oh, I see. My apologies. I didn't realize you guys were sleeping.
Oh no, it's fine. Willow's just grumpy when she's up longer than she has to be.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I
How
just
have you been?
It's been a time. I just wanted to check in with you all. You know, see if the wedding's gone through and all that. Or at least of a day.
Yes, it did.
Oh,
it was a
lovely.
wonderful day.
That's great.
Willow, I even finally got her to choose colors and whatnot. She was a little apprehensive about it for a long time, but I'm glad she stayed on a nice gold and pink.
Oh, cute. It's always a cute combination.
Yes, it was wonderful. My mom was even there.
Oh,
It was.
the village actually didn't do anything to chase her out?
Yes, it's been a bit odd, but as time has gone on, we've kind of gone to coexisting.
Oh, that's good.
She's helped build a lot more of what the town was. Man, if only you could see it. It's so much broader now.
Well, if anything, I don't think a visit's gonna be in anytime soon, no. Unfortunately.
You're way too busy out there adventuring. I don't expect it.
Yeah, we're in the Mundit Sea currently.
The Mundit Sea?
Just got done fighting a kraken, believe it or not.
Why down there?
Well, exactly that. There was some things going on down here, a blight that's happening. You know, affecting a lot of people out here. And then also a kraken, a flying kraken that was plaguing the skies, essentially, that we had to deal with.
You fought a kraken? Oh. That's so cool!
You might want to keep it down. She's sleeping.
And you do hear a yell in the background. Sorry. That's so cool.
Yeah, it's a...
Did you end up, like, taking any parts from it? Any specific magical organs or anything?
I think one of our crew did. It was like a golden heart, I think.
A golden heart?
I know there were some rocks that we were dealing with also that had golden feathers.
Wow. That's the type of relics you really only see in its most rare cases. You are a paladin, right?
Yes.
I would say, for the sake of experiment, definitely try running some divine energy through those.
Are you sure that's gonna be a good idea, especially with the other magic that I have access to? On his end or mine?
On his end.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, she kind of whispered that part into the stone.
It's probably a little bit reckless of an idea. But if you can control your output of, you know, what you do, it should be theoretically okay.
It is risky.
I mean, I haven't heard anything about... I have heard about the blight and whatnot, but I haven't heard of it really affecting powerful creatures such as a kraken, so maybe it would do nothing.
Do you think if I used like a divinely charged healing spell, it could heal, well, I guess mass wounds, possibly?
A divinely charged healing spell. I guess if you pulled on the same magical branches at the same time, it's a little bit hard to dual wield, you know, magical directions, but
of course.
With you, anything might be possible.
Thanks. I'm glad you think highly of... I think you think higher of me than I believe in myself, but thank you regardless.
I do, and it pains me. Believe in yourself more.
Oh.
Hell, it sounds like you survived and defeated a kraken. That is high regard.
Technically, then Aura's survived twice from a kraken. You're asleep. Go to sleep.
No, she's not. She's reading.
Oh.
She's on the bed reading. You are in the captain's quarters.
My bad. I'll keep it down. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
It seems they're both disturbing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think I can go anywhere in this ship currently. We have a few other guests.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can go anywhere either. Last time I left the house, I was gone for 3 months.
Oh, why?
I was stuck in the forest.
Oh. That's right.
Reason,
yep,
yes.
That's right. Yep, you're so right. My apologies.
Yeah, Willow hasn't let me leave the house too often.
Understandable.
Unless she follows with. I don't mind it too much.
Oh, I also wanted to ask, did they end up making that statue? Actually?
Yes. Yes, they did.
God.
And that is also one of the additions my mother helped with.
Oh, right. I'm so glad.
It's fairly pretty. I do hope you see it someday.
Maybe someday. Again, not anytime soon. Then again, who knows? We might have to head back
soon. It is a strange
soon.
sea.
We'll see. Well, I'm glad everything's good on your end.
Yeah. Glad to hear it's good on your end. Or at least surviving.
Yeah, surviving as well as we can be. But yeah.
Alright, well.
I'll let you get back to
It
sleep.
was great catching up.
Yes, and whenever you can, always feel free to give a call. There might be a chance that we might be in a battle or something, but hey, we'll try to give you a call back later, if anything.
I'll definitely try. Been a little bit swamped lately with all the research and magical exploration that I've recently found.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, discovering that tracer magic, that was just the first step.
Not good.
It goes further. But I'll get into that later. Don't want to bore you.
Yeah, well, if anything, it'll help me fall asleep. No offense.
None taken.
Alright, speaking of which, you should head to bed.
I wish you the best of night. Unless it's like daytime there. I'm not really sure how the time difference works.
It's sun's going down, I believe. She looks out the window.
The sun is going down.
Yay, alright. Yeah, sun is going down, so. But yes, rest well, rest easy.
Good night. Lovely to hear from you.
Chill with
And
the call drop.
as he says that, the stone dimly glows to a stop.
Thank you, Aura. She'll hand the stone back.
She pockets it.
Probably need to call Jasper and Fernie's next, but not now, just later. Especially if it's nighttime over there for them. I guess. Okay. And good night to you. Enjoy your book. And she will walk down to go to bed.
Aura, are you reading anything interesting?
Whatever looks most interesting.
But
Okay.
okay. I mean, I got my Dungeon Master's book.
She might honestly skim through it.
No way. Get out of my stuff, Aura.
Hey, DM, do I still have that library in my backpack?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, worm.
Just dump it in Aura's room.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna be going through that for anything that looks interesting.
I would like to imagine that Rosalie's about to exit through the door and then Bobber like bursts in. He's like, oh yeah, before I forget, and it's just an avalanche of books. Rosalie's buried in the corner.
Bag.
You just hear her arm sticking out of one of the piles of books. He closes the door.
Yeah, that's what happened, DM.
Oh.
All right. Love it.
Well, you have your hoard now, Aura.
Happy.
Aura, why don't you go ahead and roll me a d20?
Stay out of my freaking little collection.
That's cock. Wait. 10.
10.
Aura, as you're looking through the books, and find various, just kind of looks like not well preserved, but just very weathered. Some unintelligible, like, but some look like journals. And one of them that you find Looks like the most intact out of most in the pile. And you pick it up for that reason. And just pop it open. It has like a little lock on the side. Or not a lock, but one of those belt buckles. And you pop it open and start reading. And you pop open the book of Donnie Quill Whisper. And you see it says date, and then it's just like badly torn and smudged.
Interesting.
But you see entry 34th. And you see it goes basically, the Mundit cuisine is a sensory experience unlike any other. A harmonious blend of flavors, aromas, and textures that defy conventional understanding. The ingredients themselves often possess odd magical properties, imbuing the dishes with effects that range from whimsical to bizarre to blazing. I can no longer feel my tongue. And you see it basically goes on about different dishes from many different cultures along the Mundit Sea that have come about in whatever time that this was written. Seems like a culinary journal entry.
What was the name of the person?
Quill Whisper.
Quill Whisper. Donnie Quill Whisper.
Sounds like a halfling. Valid.
Ladies and gentlemen, the prize of the library. A fucking cookbook.
Hell yeah. I'm asleep underneath the
Mundit
books.
Sea cuisines. She's just not escaping.
Her hand sticks
funny.
out, she waves around, nobody responds, and she's just like, well, I guess I'm here now. And
There's no need to think Aura would let them stay like that. Do you know the damage that would do to their spines?
she's on the floor, so like if anything, it's the books on top of her.
I thought you were gonna
Yeah,
say
or
the
it's
damage
picking
that
up
would
the
do to the
book.
books.
Yes, the
books
books have
fine.
spines.
Oh,
Oh,
Spines
thanks, Aura.
You don't just dump out multi-thousand-year-old texts and just leave them half open like that. You know the damage that'll do?
Thank you, Aura. I will sleep
I'll be
here for
fine.
tonight.
It's fucking paper.
and you guys all long rest. I don't think you need it though. So
I sleep in the books.
Deep in the book.
you guys go ahead and wake up when the sun dawns once more at your various times. And let's see, who's gonna be up top deck?
Go for it.
Lovely. This does actually make it easy. All right. Erin, you are awake first.
That he is at first.
True. Let me re-roll for that. I'm just kidding. You are awake first. As the ship gets a bit bumpy, and you do fall out of your bunk just a little bit.
Oh.
But that falling feeling jets you awake from a dream. You feel like you remember, but you just lose the embers of it right as you come to consciousness.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn, you're crunchy, Aura.
I haven't cracked my knuckles today.
They've been building up all day.
They're sore.
All right. Is somebody? I guess somebody still at the wheel.
You can assume, as the ship hasn't crashed into anything and hasn't gone off course from what you can tell down here through like the portholes.
I guess I will go upstairs then, and I will bring Paku with me. And I can take my turn at the helm.
Cool. I assume like you do roll off the bed and like nearly fall, but you just fall onto Paku.
I fall into solid steel.
It isn't flat, at least.
What do you mean?
I assume it's like a turtle shell, right? So it's like
Yeah, I just broke my spine.
Yeah, but at least we can use them as a table.
I crack my back super loud. Jesus. I mean, Death.
Jesus, the moon dog, yeah.
That's not their goddess.
Uh-huh.
Sweet Death. Okay. All right. Good morning, Paku. Let's go. Let's go upstairs, shall we?
You see a little robot companion nods along and follows Stooley. You see you get to the steps and it kind of struggles for a little bit.
I pick
but then
it up.
eventually makes its way. Go ahead and roll me a strength check.
Oh gosh, dang it.
Oh, they're both -1.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 16.
You kind of grab him leg by leg. And as the metal like kind of rolls back at it,
I
as
won't
it
do
pulls the
that.
leg up, you kind of
That's
pull
the
up.
turtle. No, you have to pick
No,
him
no,
up.
no. You like pull his leg up to touch the stair so that it can push itself up.
Oh, gotcha.
So you're basically helping its movements. And then you kind of like teach it to make it up the stairs. And then you and Paku make it to the top stair.
I just imagined like I have like tiny little like, I don't know, brass coins. They're like treats.
You like toss them up in the air. Paku like does that thing that turtles do, and like their neck gets really long and grabs it, and then pulls back in, and you see it just snap in half.
Good job. Oh, okay. Okay. I guess I'll to whoever's at the helm. I'll say, have you gotten a night's rest yet?
And when you get there, you find that one of the TTO members, Brenna, is up at the helm. You see she's just sailing along. She doesn't even notice that you're there.
Morning, Brenna.
Oh, good morning.
you-
Good morning.
Have you had your rest for the day?
I had my yes, rest.
Are you sure?
Nope.
Would you
Would you like to take the helm?
Yes.
Listen, I
As you
would
can
have
tell, we don't
Take it.
travel much, or we try not to.
That's quite all right. Get some rest.
Lovely. Anyways, good morning.
Morning.
Whoa!
Oh, this is
Who's-
Paku.
Paku. Wow.
Little guy.
Was he on the ship the whole time?
Oh, no, I just made him.
Oh. Tinkerers, I
Don't
guess.
worry. He's quite friendly. Yes. His bite force is quite strong, though, so don't... Yeah.
You see she pulls in her arms.
Oh, his neck isn't that long. You're quite all right. But yes, get some rest.
And you see she nods and makes her way down the stairs and below deck.
I guess I'm at the helm. Perception check? Or do I need one?
So you grab the helm. Aaron, you feel a sense of reminiscence as you grab the helm. You definitely know how to sail. You know how to steer a ship. And as you see, there are other of the TTO members kind of tending to the ship as you guys are sailing. You see some are just kind of looking at ropes. You kind of get the sense they're mimicking what they think they should do.
Oh my.
It's kind of a reminiscent situation.
For sure.
But as you grab the helm, you do find that things are a little bit different as the sand below you kind of batters the ship in certain directions. And it's much more forceful than it is on the normal watery sea. So let's go ahead and have you roll sleight of hand with your...
Ready? That's a straight 10.
It's rough.
Jesus.
Almost immediately, the flow of the sand beneath the ship kind of throws you off to the side. You start teetering, and then it like lands back on its base. Let's see. All right. Rosalie and Yeshua, you both wake up from this.
I would like to imagine that the book starts shifting over to one side and she's like, comes out of it like a vampire.
Immediately after this, I cast guidance on myself.
Alrighty.
When the
Go
hell is this
ahead.
happening?
And roll once more with your guidance.
Awesome. Roll again with my guidance.
Mm-hmm.
That is an 18 and then D4. Okay, that's just a 1. 19.
Sweet. You get things under fairly enough control in order to recognize that there's some sort of rhythm that you're missing in the sand. And you start like pulling the ship to each side like very hard, almost to combat the opposite direction that the sands are pushing you in. But the ship is no longer in dangerous keeling territory.
Yeah, Rosalie's gonna
Been a while.
poke her head out of the captain's quarters.
Aaron, you can tell that
There are people on the deck too, so I'm just going to call out, sorry about that, I've been trapped in a crystal for 20 years.
So
What?
I think she means, is everybody okay out here?
Oh, that too.
Really? That was the first thing that you were concerned about? It was saving your own ass that you were worried about.
So I assumed everyone was okay.
The orc is like grabbing onto the rails. He's like fully like locked onto it. Legs, arms, everything. Yeah, we're good. We're good. So good.
Would you like to head down below deck, maybe? Get some breakfast?
Yeah. And you see, like, as you say that, he stares at you and he's still locked onto the side of the ship.
Alright, come with me. I'll go ahead and make us some breakfast. Come on. And she'll walk over and she'll try to, like, pry him from the... get him up at the... Come on, big guy. You got it. You can just...
Rosalie, you pry for a while and then he gets off and slowly makes his way down.
One big foot in front of the other. You got it.
Yes.
She'll head downstairs and start making breakfast.
You see Ori is up above deck, and he kind of walks up to the helm. So what was that about being in a crystal?
Well, if you recognize me... So have you seen me before? Sorry. I'm still not entirely sure.
Again, I personally haven't seen you or met you in person, but I have heard of you a lot and have seen pictures or images.
Do I look much different than I did before?
No, you don't.
And how long has it been since you heard those stories of me?
Many years.
And
again, that was one of the main reasons why I didn't really trust that you were actually you.
So, as far as I'm aware, from what my current crew have told me, the Dawn Pirates sailed over the edge and were never seen again.
Yes. You were essentially the first crew to head into the New World. Well, before it was there.
I don't quite remember that.
Yeah, I've kind of caught on to that.
As far as I'm aware, in this divine providence put me in the astral sea when tragedy struck for 20 years, and then a crystal comet fell out of the sky and onto the ship, and there I was.
Well, that's a lot and not a lot at the same time.
You're telling me.
That must be highly confusing for you.
Quite.
Do you know of what happened to the rest of your crew?
Not at all. I don't exactly have many recollections of my own adventures either.
Oh. That is truly terrifying. I'm sorry. Well, as there are many battles and turns of the century I could inform you of, it was fairly well known. You all were close. So
I'm sure we were. If you could tell me more about them, that would be lovely.
I'd love to. At least what I know. And as you're on the helm, Ori kind of spend some time with you, telling you
I
and regaling.
will kind of like the railings near the helm. I will attach the rope of climbing to that, and I'll say, if we hit rough waters, you can hold on to that, and it'll stay fixed to the helm.
Good idea.
Oh, I'm sure that won't be necessary.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. I guess. Do you
One
just wanna
question, though.
give me a thing of
Is-
the notes?
Who, where, and what manner of creature is that?
Oh,
As he points down to Picrew.
this is Paku. I made him the other night. He's just
Huh.
my little guy. My companion. That is not the same thing as my and then the crab appears on my shoulder.
Oh. Oh. So you have a sinker crab. I swear I remember something. Something about the crab. I'm sure it'll come to me.
And then he disappears back into like ethereal mist again. My current crew seems to find him quite alarming, so he doesn't appear much.
Yes, it is the sailor's nightmare to find a sinker crab on their ship, so I can kind of understand the terror.
Noted. If I mean, I suppose like I wasn't sure how much recorded history there might even be about my crew.
No.
Was it
Well-
mostly stories passed down to you, spoken stories, or?
If it's truly important, I will say it's a lot more than recorded history. It's those lives that you've touched. There are so many islands, so many towns, and so many places on the sea that vividly remember you, even after 20 years.
It's wonderful.
You changed the way the sea functions. Many don't live under the tyrannical rule of the Navy anymore. And lots are filled with hopes and joining the ventures on the sea that the pirates have gone on. You even assisted with research and learning the true nature of our world, leading you in complete opposition to the Navy. So if I were to say anything, you and your crew has definitely made their mark on this world.
It's good to hear.
And I'm sorry you can't remember it.
I have faith.
But I'm sure you'll come to remember a new one, as it seems like your adventure hasn't ended.
That's true.
And as you guys are sitting and talking about your crew, you see he brings up some funny details about Jormon in the far future.
Oh,
or
goodness.
past. And as that happens, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
That is a nat 20 plus 5, 25.
Damn.
Jesus.
Aaron, as you're driving the ship, and you smell the scent of delicious breakfast downstairs.
Let's go. Damn straight.
You see smoke. A bright red smoke fly up into the air. Not close to you, but not very far off. As you focus in on a small, rocky island, as an obvious flare goes up, and boom, explodes in the air as you hear a wave pass by you. And as you sail past, you see there are two ships that look like they've collided and have landed on this island. And as this happens, it feels like the audio senses of the world kind of get drowned out by the constant boom, boom, boom drumming of the ship as your ship is sailing on. But you can obviously tell this is a flare. And
Right.
you can assume it's for help or assistance. And you see Ori has not noticed.
So, there is a flare quite a distance out, and some sort of
Oh,
sonic. I
yes,
don't
that's
know.
a flare.
If it's active artillery or some sort of large drum. Would you or somebody else currently on deck run below deck and, I guess, get some of my crew members to
I'm on
see whether we should steer towards it or not?
And you see he like runs around and kind of does like one of those cop slides on the hood of the car, but on the back of Paku, and then makes his way down the stairs and below deck. And as you guys are eating a wonderful breakfast prepared by Rosalie, Rosalie, go ahead and
What?
go ahead and roll me a nature.
In nature?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, what are my stats in nature? Hold on. Roll. Okay.
No nature.
Nature 18.
This is a bomb-ass breakfast.
Let's go.
You made entire towers of flapjacks.
Ooh.
You even used the eggs that almost have gone spoiled.
Oh. Yeah, she's
and
like,
it
I
whipped
gotta
up a
use these before
delicious
they
breakfast. Yep. You feel like they would have been used if Elise or Ryan was still on the ship, but
go. Yeah.
glad you're using them now. And you guys are feasting away when Ori runs downstairs. It looks like a flare went up.
A flare?
Yes, a bright red one. Aaron's assuming it might be someone asking for help, or maybe artillery in the distance. They don't really know.
A bomb.
I'd hope not.
Guess understood. She'll go over to the comm system real fast, just in case not everybody's here, and just kind of call out.
That?
Yeah, and call out into it. She speaks into
I
it.
feel quite bad for sending a runner down then.
Attention, everybody on the ship. Please stay
Rosalie,
on your
speak
guard.
into it,
Yep.
and you get back loud static.
God fucking damn it. Never mind. This goddamn fucking Bobert, I thought you built this thing.
I did, jackass.
Alright, she's gonna I thought it was done. Clearly, it's not working.
It is, jackass.
Well, alright, whatever. Everybody stay on your guard, and she starts rushing upstairs and going through the captain's quarters. Is Aura still asleep?
No, I realized my mic was
I would
muted.
probably say not.
Okay,
Yeah, I think Aura gets up earlier than like anyone else, so
got you.
Yeah.
Aura was just reading a
They've
book
probably
as
just been in
Ori
there
just
reading.
fucking slammed the door open and rushed past her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rosalie's gonna rush on up. I guess the flare's going on outside? In the distance? Might want to take a look, Aura? Like now? And she pushes her outside the door.
Aura, as you're welcomed by the bright Mundit sun beaming over your ship, you do see off in the distance is this bright red pillar that's gone up into the air, into the clouds, and you see it does look like a flare.
Can I make a perception check or whatever? Try to get a better look?
Sure.
Or actually, if it's available, can I just snag the telescope from Aura?
Yeah, she'll hand it over.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say roll sleight of hand.
Oh, that's more fun. Can I do
That
that,
would have
Aura?
been funny.
I also have a telescope on me. If you
I'm gonna do this sleight of hand one. That's good. Oh, where's my sleight of hand? 16.
It's 2. 16. Aura, do you want to contest with that?
Nah.
You go ahead and slight this off Aura and sprint your way towards the nose of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
And as you hop up, kind of walk on the tusks of the Chimera for a sec, you activate this magical eyeglass. And as it does, you almost feel an out-of-body feeling as you are pulled almost immediately out into the far distance.
Mm-hmm. She stumbles a
And
little.
you feel like your entire self is there, but you know you're not. And you look down over what looks like a very rocky island that seems to just be protruding out of the sand. Like maybe there was more of it before, but is now completely covered in the movement of the sands. But right outside of it are 2 ships. One of them looks like a ship you've seen. Looks like a ship that was once in the harbor at Morrison Cove.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks completely wrecked. And the other ship looks fairly smaller. It's more like a brigantine. But somehow, some way, its backside is in the air, while the nose of it is within the other ship. and you see the back half of it has completely blown open.
Does it look like anything on the island caused this? That I can see anyway?
You look on the island and you can kind of see smaller figures moving.
Okay. And then I would imagine that she's detailing all of this to everybody, by the way.
Go ahead and roll me another perception.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, I got really excited, but I was looking at persuasion. That's a modded 20.
Modded 20?
Yeah. Because it was
Why
an
are you
18.
not excited?
Well, because it was an 18, and then I looked at my persuasion stat, which is +7, and I was like, hell yeah! And then I was like, wait a minute, that's not what I wanted. It's a modded 20, which is really nice, but...
Gaze down onto this, like, hot, rocky surface that's above. Mm-hmm. You can see two figures that are sprinting away from what looks like chimeras.
Uh-oh.
And as you notice that, you see that there are sandworms, dune winders, that are beginning to devour the ships.
Oh no.
A worm?
Oh no. But yeah, she starts detailing this to everybody, and then for the final cherry on top of that, I think everybody on the island that survived is currently getting chased by chimeras. So there's that. So on top of their ship being destroyed and eaten, well, they have chimeras to deal with.
And with a modded 20, I will say, as you squint and look close, you see that both of those figures are goblins.
They're goblins. Oh my goodness.
And you see that one of them, as they turn around and look at the horror chasing them, is Remen.
Oh.
The goblin scientist that you've met before.
Yeah, she's like mumbling to herself a little bit, like, goblins? What are the goblins doing? God fucking damn it.
And you see the other one kind of pulls her behind them and pulls out a large cannon that builds itself. And you recognize them. You recognize Brivin.
What the fuck is he doing here?
As he fires this big harpoon at one of the chimeras.
That's also in character, mind you. So she's like saying, she's just like looking down like, oh god damn it, what are you doing? And what the fuck are you doing here? And she'll like scope out from the telescope and look back. Go to that island now.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Shut the fuck up.
We go.
We go.
Guess what, Bobert? Your best friend Brivin's on that island.
Son of a
You
bitch.
guys reorder the ship. Son of a bitch.
Collective groan.
He's
the one who made this shit, along with Bobert. With the giant friggin' golden tusks that we needed gold for.
When you complain about it, you'll get 200k.
That's fair. That is fair.
Prime meltdown used for bullshit.
Don't let him know.
Bobert, we need to put all of the gold in the bag of holding, because otherwise he will use all
I'm already started.
Thank you. Oh, so we splitting the gold 5 ways, so we get back the 200k. Oh, wait, is it 5 ways, so it makes it 40k for each of us, or?
Yeah.
And you guys sail off in the direction of your new and old friends.
Goblins, they're fucking everywhere.
And
You got a problem with that?
yes,
No, it's just amazing to me.
Why is it amazing?
it is not shocking as goblins are seen prolifically throughout the sea.
Seen prolifically throughout the sea.
I mean, it's amazing that we know these two. That the ones that we know are here.
That is a pretty big coincidence.
Stop.
I am Bobert's conscious.
I just like repeating whatever the DM says.
And you all sail towards this island, eventually making it fairly quickly as you kick it into high gear.
Drift this bitch.
I will say, who is driving there?
I think if they start it towards the what you call it, towards the island, Rosalie will take over to kind of park it.
Okay.
Unless it's Aura, in which case Aura can have it.
Yeah, Aura's driving.
Okay, Aura can have it. Guidance to
Or
Aura.
drive boat. Yay.
Or
Give
do you
her a-
kick off Aaron?
Huh?
What?
Because Aaron was on the what you call
Aaron
it?
was
The
on
helm.
the helm.
Oh, then yeah.
You're gonna kick her
Whoever's-
off or kick them off?
Well, nah.
Unless Aaron wants to give it over, in which case.
That's what I'm asking.
Aaron. Regardless, somebody's gonna get guidanced.
Brandon.
Her mute button broke.
Oh no.
Alrighty.
They can just sit with you, I guess. Like if they're on their phone.
Yeah, you could just come over here and say it.
It could just be on the somewhere in the room.
Hello.
Either way, let's.
Hello. Oh, there you
Oh,
are.
welcome back.
Hello.
Would you
Okay,
like to roll
I have to
me?
drive towards them. Or do you want to take over?
Sure. I shall do
Cool.
so.
Guidance.
Guidance for navigating.
Yeah.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Get guidance, bitch.
As we head in, I am going to cast. I guess I'll
That's
just cast magic
a
stone.
17.
Plus the d4.
Yes. No, 18 with the D4.
Gotcha.
Aura,
Yeah?
you fucking throw that wheel, and you guys reorient in the right direction
Drift that
and
home.
head full speed
No shit.
towards the island. And as you guys approach, you see these two ships that look like they've heavily collided into each other. With the same description I told Rosalie,
Rosalie,
where
yeah.
one of them has basically the ass of the ship in the air.
Oh, these
completely
bastards probably crashed
blown
into each other because Briven was doing the same shit with his ship that he did with ours.
It barely
And-
works over here. God dang.
You
God.
see the ships, as you get closer, just sink under the sand.
Now we're gonna have to pick them up.
We're to pick him up and take him back to the fucking island with us.
And a few moments later, you see a large dune winder soar out of the ground where they sunk, almost destroying some of the island as it flies by and dives back into the sand, making its same whale-like noises as it sinks below. And your guys' drum picks up speed. Doom, 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 doom as you approach. and make it within docking distance.
Sick.
Nice.
Keep your guard. There's chimeras afoot. Rosalie's gonna hop off and
as we
tie the ship.
head down the gangplank and I like pick up a few pebbles, I'm gonna cast Magic Stone and then hand them to Yesh.
Yeshua, you get your 3 magic stone once more.
GTO members, you're more than welcome to come with us, or you can. Oh, good. Sorry.
That is a nat 6 plus 3. Okay, each stone is 9.
Hey.
Nice.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Max damage.
Spicy.
GTO folk, you're more than welcome to stay on the ship, or you're more than welcome to come with us. It's up to you.
Some of them definitely better to watch the ship. Yes, it's better to watch the ship. Yeah, but I'll come along.
Got you. Keep the drum going. Keep the crystal cool.
Keep the what cool?
Never mind.
Fuck it, I'll find out.
The crystal in the engine room.
In the engine room, just splash some water on it occasionally, or put ice on it. It's fine.
Okay.
It gets hot sometimes, so you know it helps keep it cool.
And you see Brenna just kind of like look both ways and then go and run towards the ship below deck. And you all embark onto the island.
Let's go.
And with that,
You fought a Kraken. You're gonna let this say that a bunch of books did you in?
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll
No.
see, because I need to compete.
A broken heart is what's gonna do me in, because you don't care about me. All you care about is your stupid books.
Apparently.
These books are cool.
And she's not? Oh, wow.
Seriously.
What happened?
Wow.
Seriously.
So yeah, thus I'm not cool. You said books are cool. You're saying
Nerd.
I'm Rosalie.
I would have bullied you in high school.
I see how it is.
Not you. Aura. Bullied Aura.
Wow, it's so quiet in here.
And then you ruined it.
Nuh-uh.
Fine, I guess I'll leave.
Oh no.
Fuck, I forgot to tell Fibs our name. Jesus. Yeah, it's fine, don't matter. It don't matter at this point, honestly. It's been too freaking long now.
Ivis.
Oh, bye.
On. Misclick.
Or just died.
I'm back.
Oh,
What happened?
I was jumping into the den to call Pepsi and Gingy a bitch. That's all.
Oh, I see. Do the funny.
Prank him, John.
You already know.
Interesting. I need to go pee, I'll be back. Break
Let's
time!
go.
Break time!
Peeing time. Go
Peeing
pee.
time! Go pee, everybody! Not right now, like, in your seats, but, like, go to the bathroom. Bye!
In your seats, especially if you're on the toilet.